Hey guys, Tina here and welcome to another video. Today I'm kicking off my year in review series of videos that will be coming out throughout the summer. I just figured it's that time of the year and let's see what was good about it, what was not so good about it, and to kick off everything I decided to do my favorite covers of 2017. And a disclaimer, this is not necessarily the covers of the books that came out in 2017, although I think the vast majority of them are new releases. But you know, some are just the books that I got in 2017 and I, think that I have pretty covers, so I'm going to share those with you as well. And since I have a few piles of books here, I'm not going to go into the synopsis of these books because we're in it just for the pretty covers. So let's just jump into it. The first book that I have here is An Echo of Things to Come by James Islington. I love white covers. I'm just a sucker for them, and if you have been with me for a while, you have heard me say that before, and this is just an example of that gorgeousness. I love all the white and then this bright color popping out, and the whole series actually has beautiful covers that match, and I love them. The next book that I have is Arabella and the Battle of Venus by David D. Levine. Again, a series that matches, which is great. I actually prefer this one to the first one slightly just because of this general color that is on the cover. Oh, I'm making so much sense. Yeah, beautiful cover for a beautiful book. I love it. The next book that I have is Lotta and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. I love this cover. It's so beautiful. I had issues with the book, but the cover is just gorgeous. And I just love all the colors that they use, as well as, just showing off what the book is about, which is fantastic that they incorporated that. Another beautiful cover is A Winter Song by S.J. Jones, which came out at the beginning of this year, and I just love all the pastels, and from what I saw, book 2 is just as beautiful, although it has a different color scheme, but still I just love it. Then I have a book that has many beautiful covers, and that is Homegoing by Agassi. I personally love this one, but I also really like the one with the orange color on it. Well, more orange color on it. I just love that one as well, but I'm really happy that I got this one. And another book that has multiple beautiful covers is Belgravia by Julian Fellows, which I think is somehow involved with the Downton Abbey series, and this it's another historical fiction book, but yeah, I'm not going to go into that. Anyways, a beautiful cover. It has another very blue cover that I also really like, but this one grew on me and I'm really happy with it actually. And then what would be a video without Brandon Sanderson? I have here a couple of his books, and the first one is Arcanum Unbound, which is a collection of his novellas from the Cosmere, and this is the UK edition and I really like it. For the vast majority of his books, I think I do prefer the UK covers, but not always. But this is definitely one of my favorites out of all of them. Personally, I just love it. And to continue on with Brandon Sanderson, I have here A Way of Kings and Words of Radiance, which are books 1 and 2 in his Stormlight Archive. And I actually have to say that I prefer, in this series, I do prefer the US covers to the UK ones. They're just like more epic fantasy type of covers, and they're so bright and just perfect for the series, I think, and yeah, I do love them. They're so pretty. Then I have another white cover, and it's Our Dark Duet by Beige, which is just gorgeous, and maybe I prefer this Savage Song a bit to this one just because the font of that one is red instead of blue, and there's more of a contrast, but still I love this one. Then I have Spell Slinger by Sebastian de Castell, and as I was just saying, white, black and red just go together so well, and I just love it. And also this card symbol is just, I don't know, it's just perfect, so I really like it. Then I have 12 Kings by Bradley Beaulieu, which is, I think, 12 Kings in Cherokee in US, and I just love the simplicity of this cover. I just, just this lady with swords, so she's a bad kick-ass lady, and I just love it. It sort of maybe reminds me of Throne of Glass series, the backs of the books, but still it's really pretty. Another is A Wind Witch by Susan Dennard. I just love this one compared to Truth Witch. I just prefer this one so much. It has this autumny feel to it because there's these leaves and this cloak, it's brown and everything. It just, I don't know, I just really love it. And I'm looking forward to the next cover because it's just as beautiful. Apparently there's not going to be a UK version of it because from what Susan told me, because I contacted her on Instagram. She said that the UK publisher didn't pick it up, so there's going to be only an American version of it. But still, it's a beautiful cover as it is. I just, you know, wanted to see if the UK is going to be slightly different, but apparently not. So yeah. Then I have Jane Steele by Lindsay Fay. This book has a lot of covers as well, but this one is definitely my favorite, and I just had to pick it up. It sort of reminds me of the Wild West, although I'm not sure if it takes place there. But the font is just like that, so I'm not sure. I think it probably doesn't, but yeah, I mean, given that it's sort of a retelling of Jane Eyre, it would make no sense, but it is a retelling, so it also could, so yeah, I don't know. But I just really like it, it's so pretty. Another beautiful cover is All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater. I just love this one. I didn't expect to like it as much because I already mentioned in one video that I saw it on the internet, of course, and I thought it was okay, but not as pretty, but you know, it just, when you have it in your hands, and it's so bright, the orange, and it's just, I don't know, it's just beautiful, and the beautiful spine is so bright as well. It's so pretty. She's really lucky with her covers because the Raven Cycle has gorgeous covers as well, and this one is just as beautiful. The next one is Artemis by Andy Weir. I just love the colors of this book. It's a great combination in my opinion. Yes, there's a face on it, but it doesn't bother me because it's, I don't know, some people really don't like people on the covers, but I don't care. Usually it depends on what kind of cover it is, but still, this is a very beautiful book, and if you take off the dust jacket, it's just as gorgeous inside, and I just love the topography of it. It's just beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. I need some Andy Weir in my life, so this will have to be, because I read The Martian, and I'm not planning to reread it soon, or maybe I am, I'm not sure, but not right now. Then I have The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell, another beautiful cover. I actually started reading this book, but just wasn't in the mood, so I put it down, and I have to pick it up again, but I just love the colors. They're just so fantastic together, the blue and this goldish font. It's just beautiful, and why did they do this to us, right? Why? But if they didn't, I mean, I don't know what we would do without beautiful covers. Then I have one that might be slightly controversial, but I'll still put it in here because it's beautiful, and that is Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. This is the US version of it, and there was a lot of talk about Kale not being on this and not fitting into the rest of the series. It doesn't match the rest of the series, and yes, there's no Kale on it, and I would not mind if he was on it, but I do see why they did it because, you know, this is a slight detour in the series. It doesn't really fit in the whole, you know, there's no alien in it, there's, you know, so it makes sense that it's slightly different, so you know that it is different. But despite that, if I disregard all of that, it's just a beautiful cover. I love this blue tone, is just beautiful, and I don't know, I'm really enjoying it actually. I mean, the cover, I haven't read it yet, so yeah, I will. We're almost to the end of this video, and I have two more beautiful covers to show you, and actually I'm gonna switch them up because I do think that that one is slightly more pretty. And the one that I have here is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This is a 10th anniversary edition, and I mentioned already that this book has some pretty awesome covers, but I really like this one again, and probably the white, or it's slightly gray more than white. I just love it. It's black and red again, a great combination, and it's just in general a very beautiful book with illustrations inside as well. So, you know, there's not really anything to complain about this book, except that we're still waiting for the third one, but it has a beautiful cover, and hopefully we'll get all the editions in these beautiful covers as well at some point, hopefully. And then the last one is maybe my favorite of this year. I'm not sure, I mean, I didn't like rank them or anything, but it is so pretty, and that is A Strange Dreamer by Laini Taylor. It's beautiful. I just love, again, the blue. Maybe I am obsessed with the blue. I mean, I have most of everything is blue in my life. But yeah, I just really love it, and I am eagerly anticipating the cover of the next one. I am checking on internet. I'm just trying to find it, and it's not there yet. At least while I'm filming this, is not. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be as beautiful as this one, or hopefully. Otherwise, we're all going to be pissed. And the thing is, this is again the UK cover, and for a long time, when I was back in the days, when I was reading romance novels, I would always go for the US covers, because I just found them, yeah, there were naked people on them, but I just did prefer them to the UK ones. But suddenly the trend has changed in my life, and now I'm actually reaching more often for the UK ones, which is interesting. I don't know. Have things changed, or I don't know, it's just me, where taste has changed, I'm not sure. But yeah, here's to all the beautiful covers. As I said, these are just some of the ones that I really like. I have a few others that I would want to show you, and I've actually already filmed this video and just the books were not in focus, so I was you know, I have to refilm this because that's the whole point. You have to see the covers, they have to be pretty, and yeah. And I had a few more books in that one, but seriously, this is quite enough. It's going to be fun editing it, and I do hope that you enjoyed it. And yes, so let me know down in the comments what your favorite cover of this year was, and thank you for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye!